Ready? The Red Bank Zoning Board of Adjustment will come to order this 18th day of this 18th day of April, 2024. The time is 6:30. Roll call.
Ann Torrey,
Here.
Raymond Mass, absent, Eileen Hogan.
Here.
Ben Euro.
Here.
Sharon Lee, absent, Vincent White,
Here.
Paul Cagnon.
Here.
Anna Cruz.
Here.
Amanda Doremus, absent, Eugene Horowitz, absent, and Chris Havens, absent.
Okay, adequate notice of this meeting has been posted at Borough Hall, filed with the Borough Clerk, and mailed to the Asbury Park Press, 2 River Times and the Star Ledger. The meeting is being tape recorded, and in the event the applicant uses the services of a court reporter to transcribe the tapes, the board requires a copy of the transcript. We will break at about 8 p.m. for deliberation of testimony heard thus far in the conference room on the first floor. The public is invited to attend, however, discussion between board members and the public is not permitted at that time. No new cases will be heard after 9 p.m. The Red Bank Zoning Board of Adjustment has maintained a policy cutoff hour of 9:30 p.m. for its hearings. Applicants not heard this evening will be carried over to the next scheduled meeting. Pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Agenda item, there are no administrative matters, is that correct? So I guess we can go straight to our applicant, 148 Broad Street.
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the board. Thank you very much for.
Microphone closer to you.
No, right to it.
I have to just swallow it.
Good evening, everyone. Michael DuPont from the law firm of McKenna DuPont, Stone and Watburn, on an application for this 148 address on Broad Street. We're here specifically for a sign variance, and the sign variance in particular is on the south side, but it doesn't fit in within the area allowed by the ordinance. So that's why we're here. We are asking, and again, I refer to Shauna's memo of April 17, 2024. We are asking for a C variance to permit the signs placement outside the signable area. I have Mr. Phil Smith here, should there be any questions. He is going to be installing the sign, but I believe you all have seen the exhibits that we put on the application. And because of this right here, this particular sign on the south side on Broad Street, that is the requirement for the variance. The other 3 signs are already up. There's one here, there's one above the door, and the 4th sign is on the side of on Reckless. So why we're here now is just because of this particular sign here. It's not in the particular area allowed we're putting it here, and I think Shauna has specifically referenced it, that Broad Street is a corridor for vehicle and particular pedestrian traffic. The proposed sign would allow vehicles to understand that, hey, listen, on Broad Street, this is where UBS is. It's located here. We're open for business, and that's why we need this sign here, because it allows vehicle traffic to recognize it versus because these signs here and here are kind of small, and you'll pass it. So they are illuminated. There is no third-party signs going on here. There's no digital signs. What you see is what you get. There'll be lighting behind it, and I think other than that, that's the only reason why we're here, is because of this particular sign. And so I just referred to Shauna's memo that we're agreeing to comply with all of the building and housing general ordinances. We'll also obtain all the required permits from the construction office. We've complied with all the other signage ordinance. We're excited to get this building completed and get people on Broad Street. That side of Broad Street has been kind of quiet for a few years. So we're excited to have employees and customers come to that particular area. And I believe those are the only particular matters or issues associated with the sign. I'll answer any questions and Mr. Smith can answer any questions that you might have.
Yeah, Board, maybe before we just
Mr. Knight,
ask questions, oh, sorry. Or just before we ask questions, let me just get a few things on the record. So as far as what was submitted with the application, we had the denial of the development permit dated October 11, 2023. You have the intent to proceed dated November 17, 2023. There's the sign rendering prepared by Allied Environmental Signage. It was consisting of one sheet dated February 10, 2023, revised February 16, 2023. And the plans titled Addition Alteration Lighthouse Red Bank, 64 Northbridge Avenue, Red Bank, New Jersey, prepared by Jeremiah J. Reagan, AIA, consisting of one sheet dated May 21, 2021, revised October 2, 2023. And I believe those were all that was submitted with the application, correct?
That's correct.
In addition to that, the notice has been reviewed and it is acceptable so that the board does have jurisdiction.
Thank you. And again, just, and I think you all know it, but the sign will be externally lit by a halo illumination with white LEDs. The letters will be red, as your exhibits have said. So that's exactly what the sign's going to say.
I have a question with the one, on Reckless Place, there's one, right? There is one already up though,
Yes.
on Reckless, does that light also?
Yes, it's
The one on Reckless?
halo illuminated.
It's the
also
same one,
lights.
okay.
Which means that the front's not lighting up, it's just the lighting behind the sign against the wall.
But that's already up there.
And is that on 24/7, Mike? Or does the sign turn off?
Sign on 24/7 or is it end at a certain time? I
I
don't think it's on.
believe, no, I believe they have it on a time clock and it shuts off at, I don't know exactly what time they have it shut off, but they do shut it off at nighttime.
Does the method of illumination, does that require any variances?
no, because it's externally lit.
Thank you.
Mr. Dupont, would your client agree that to have the light off during?
Matter of fact, we'll provide the timing for the resolution.
Okay.
Matter of fact, Phil will get that to me tomorrow and we'll provide that directly in the resolution.
Other questions?
Is
Comments?
that letter, is that letter that you have there, is that what it looks like?
This is for, it would be something like this, but the back lights up and it would shine up against the wall, so it's. You would envision this as being the front of the sign, the back, and the back lights up the wall behind it.
Okay.
Oh,
It's kind of like this
It
one.
doesn't project out, it projects
Yeah.
back.
okay.
And you said that your client will agree no, you said that your client will agree to no third party advertising, correct?
Oh, without question.
And that's what I wanted to clarify in the letter, and I forgot to put it. UBS operates the entire building, correct?
I believe that it's not the entire building. I think there's portions of the building on the, I guess that would be the south side. I think there's some other tenants, right in the middle, you know, where the old, dancing studio.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I think there's some tenants on the right hand side.
Yep.
But they will not have, they will not have any signage
Yeah,
external.
correct.
Anybody else? Questions or comments?
I don't think so.
Uh,
You know, I mean, the sign doesn't blink, it's static, it remains the same color.
Yes, yes.
are we ready to,
Lights, no strobe lights, no nothing.
does anybody want to make a motion on this?
I'll make a motion to approve the application,
I'll second it.
subject to the conditions that we talked about.
You were seconding? Okay. And Tori,
Yes.
Eileen Hogan,
Yes.
Ben Euro,
Yes.
Vincent White,
Yes.
Paul Canio,
Yes.
Anna Cruz. Yes.
And now we usually rely on our attorney to summarize some of the conditions
Sure.
that we've talked about, if you don't mind.
I will do that. So the sign that is proposed for the variance is on the south side of the building, as indicated with UBS and the symbol. There will be no third-party advertising. It is a C variance. Because the sign is outside the signable area, it'll be backlit with external halo illumination. The front does not light up. It'll comply with the letter provided by Shauna. It will be on a timer and will shut off, and the applicant will provide the timing for the lighting to be included in the resolution. UBS is not the sole tenant of the building. The other condition is that the sign shall not blink, strobe light, or any other. It'll be fixed.
Is that acceptable to the applicant?
Yes, ma'am.
We're good, right?
That's it.
That's
Thank you
it.
very much.
Okay.
Guys, I don't get that here very often, but it's all good to see you all. Thank you very much for your service.
Thanks for being here so prompt and quick. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Okay.
Who's second? I'll second. All in favor? Aye.
Oh, that was a brief moment of glory for